Your problem has been your silence. You've been letting your circumstances do all the talking. Bills shouting, delays shouting, people's opinions shouting. But you've been trying to be positive and patient, like the universe is impressed with your humility. No, life responds to boldness. Life bows to authority. Life moves when you declare what must be. And before you tell me you've been declaring no, you've been wishing. Wishing is cute. Wishing is soft. Wishing is the spiritual equivalent of asking someone, please, if you have time, maybe, possibly, could my life get better? No, that's over. Declarations are not requests. They are commands. They are spiritual legislation. They are energetic law. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to shift your entire atmosphere by shifting your words. And before you start thinking this is just feel-good talk, let me tell you why this matters. Words are not sound, they're power. They are instructions to your subconscious, signals to your environment, and invitations to blessings already assigned to you, but waiting for you to open your mouth and claim them. Every blessing meant for you is already created, already packaged, already with your name on it. The only thing missing is authorization, and that comes from what you declare. Now, why do so many people feel blocked? Why does it seem like blessings take forever to show up, even when you're praying, manifesting, journaling, believing, and trying not to lose your faith when someone eats your leftover food in the fridge again? Because inner agreement is missing. You can't declare abundance with your mouth if your inner conversation is saying, yeah, but things never work for me. You can't declare love if inside you're thinking, everyone eventually disappoints me. You can't declare success while secretly expecting failure. Blessings require alignment, your words, your emotions, and your expectations moving in the same direction. When one is out of place, everything slows down. But don't worry. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not disqualified. You're simply undertrained in the art of spiritual authority. And today, that changes. We're going to start by understanding something simple but life-changing. Your life is always echoing your declarations, even the ones you didn't realize you made. Complaining is a declaration. Worrying is a declaration. Doubting is a declaration. When you say, nothing ever works out for me, the universe isn't arguing. It's saying, oh, so that's the instruction? Got it. Delivering that now. That's why today, we're flipping the script. You're about to start declaring what aligns with your divine identity, not your temporary discomfort. So let me walk you through the shift that changes everything. Imagine your life as a kingdom, and imagine your words as royal decrees. What you speak becomes law, and if you don't speak, guess what? The kingdom runs on default programming. And default programming is usually fear, doubt, and old conditioning. You don't want that. So today, we take back the throne. Today, you declare, my blessings are unstoppable. Everything meant for me finds me easily and quickly. Say that out loud. Even if you feel silly, even if you feel nothing, even if you feel like your bank account is laughing at you right now. Say it, because you're not speaking to your current reality. You're speaking to the reality you're creating. Now let's break down why this works. Spiritually, your words carry vibration. Everything in the universe listens to vibration. When you declare confidently, your vibration rises. And when your vibration rises, blessings stop tripping over obstacles and start speeding toward you. But here's the catch. People sabotage their own blessings because they declare something once, but they complain 10 times. And the universe isn't confused. It simply responds to the dominant signal. So if you want unstoppable blessings, you must declare unstoppable truth. Let me show you something funny but real. Have you ever tried to declare something positive, and immediately your mind said, nope, that's not believable. That's your old programming, trying to protect itself. It's like a security guard at the door saying, we don't allow new beliefs here. But guess what? You're the boss, and the security guard works for you. So here's your job: override the old system. Yes, blessings follow me. Yes, I am aligned with divine favor. Yes, everything I touch is guided. Yes, the way is opening for me now. You say it and your subconscious says, "But," and you say it again. Your subconscious tries to argue. You declare again. Eventually, the resistance breaks, and suddenly, your life begins to shift. Now let's get practical. How do you actually use declarations to unlock blessings without sabotaging them? Step 1. Declare in the morning. Before your mind has time to remember all yesterday's problems, speak what you desire. Morning declarations are like planting seeds in fresh soil. Step 2. Declare in moments of fear. When something tries to intimidate you, don't shrink, declare. When lack whispers, "You don't have enough," you say, "My supply is endless, and it flows to me now." When doubt says, "This isn't working," you say, "Everything is working for me in perfect order." Step 3. Declare in gratitude. Not passive gratitude where you mumble thanks like you're signing off an email. No, I mean gratitude like you already received everything. Gratitude that speaks as though the blessing is here right now, because spiritually speaking it is. Step 4. Declare daily, not occasionally. You don't brush your teeth once and say, "Well, that's handled forever." No, you repeat it. Declarations work the same way. Repetition rewires reality. Step 5. Declare boldly, without apology. You don't have to deserve blessings. You don't have to earn them. You simply align with them. Life doesn't reward the timid. It rewards the aligned. Now let's get to the fun part, the actual declaration that removes every blockage, breaks every invisible delay, and pulls blessings toward you like a magnet that finally woke up. I now declare that every blessing assigned to me rushes into my life without resistance. Nothing can stop what is mine. No delay, no fear, no doubt, no past mistake, no closed door. Everything moves for my good. Everything opens for me now. Say it slowly. Feel it. Let it settle into your spirit like a warm light expanding in every direction. Say it again. Nothing can stop my blessings. Everything meant for me arrives in divine timing, and that time is now. That is the decree that rearranges your spiritual environment. Now some of you feel a shift already. Others think, "It sounds nice, but I don't feel it." That's okay. You don't declare because you feel it. You declare until you feel it. Feelings follow words, not the other way around. And let me validate you for a moment. You're not wrong for being tired. You're not wrong for wondering when your breakthrough is coming. You're not wrong for feeling frustrated watching others succeed while you work twice as hard and see half the results. Your experience is valid. Your frustration is valid. Your desire is valid. But you cannot live in the land of delay forever. There comes a moment when you must rise and declare what belongs to you. This is that moment. Say this with me. I am no longer aligned with stagnation. I am aligned with movement, progress, and divine acceleration. Your blessings aren't small. They're not fragile. They're not running away from you. They are waiting for you to give the command. And now you are. When you declare, you open the gate. And once the gate is open, blessings don't trickle, they flood. Now that you've opened the gate, let's talk about what happens next, because this is the part most people don't realize. When you begin declaring your blessings with authority, your life doesn't always become peaceful immediately. Sometimes things shake. Sometimes situations rearrange themselves with the subtlety of a furniture truck crashing into your living room. Not because something is wrong, but because your declarations are disrupting what no longer aligns with you. When you speak, "Nothing can stop my blessings," everything that was stopping them begins to fall apart. And falling apart doesn't always look elegant. Sometimes relationships fade. Sometimes old opportunities close. Sometimes the job gets uncomfortable. Sometimes you wake up one day and think, why does everything feel like it's being reorganized? Because it is. You cannot hold on to old structures while calling in new blessings. They don't fit together. Think of your life like a spiritual closet. You've been storing things from 2017, habits from 2012, fears from childhood, and expectations from people who had no idea who you were meant to become. Then you declare abundance. And suddenly the universe says, "Great, let me clear this clutter to make space." And you scream, "No, not that. I need that." And the universe goes, no, you don't. Trust me. So if it feels like your life starts getting loud or messy or unfamiliar as you declare these blessings good, that's alignment. That's the clearing. That's the preparation. If it feels like things are shifting faster than you can explain, that's exactly what you asked for. You didn't declare slow blessings. You declared unstoppable ones. So don't panic when the old begins to fall away. Celebrate it. It means the new is on the front porch knocking. Let's go deeper into the spiritual mechanics behind this. Everything in your life gravitates toward the emotional and vibrational atmosphere you hold most consistently. When you begin to shift your words, you shift the atmosphere. But anything that doesn't match that new atmosphere cannot stay. It's like raising the temperature in a room. Ice cannot survive the heat. Old limiting beliefs, toxic cycles, and stagnant energy melt away because they simply don't belong anymore. This is why I always say, when you declare, you cannot go back to speaking defeat. You cannot go back to calling yourself unlucky. You cannot go back to complaining like the universe forgot your address. You must stay in the vibration of your decree. Let me show you how powerful this is. Imagine walking into your day like this. I declare divine order in everything I touch. I declare that the right people show up for me effortlessly. I declare that my steps are guided with precision. I declare that nothing blocks the flow of my blessings. I declare that today, things align in my favor. When you move through the world with that kind of inner authority, the atmosphere bends around you, doors open faster, conversations shift, opportunities reveal themselves. People treat you differently not because you're pretending, but because you're aligned. And let me tell you a secret. Life does not resist the aligned. It resists the uncertain. Uncertainty creates mixed vibrations. I want this, but I don't know if I really deserve it. I want abundance, but money makes me nervous. I want love, but relationships always hurt me. See that? Mixed signals, mixed results. When you declare, you dissolve the mixed signals. You say, this is mine. This is who I am. This is what my life must reflect, and life responds accordingly. Now let me give you something extremely practical that will amplify this energy instantly. You are going to create what I call a declaration shift moment. This is a moment in your day where you pause, breathe, and recenter your inner atmosphere through intentional words. It can be in the morning. It can be on your lunch break. It can be right before bed. It can be when someone annoys you and you feel your peace packing its bags. The moment doesn't matter, the consistency does. In that moment, you stop and declare, I shift now. I align now. I rise now. You speak it until you feel your energy heighten, until you feel your chest lighten, until your spirit lifts. You will be amazed how quickly your vibration snaps back into alignment once you take back authority. Now let's talk about the emotional side of this, because spiritual alignment doesn't mean you stop having human moments. You will still have days when you don't feel like declaring anything, days when you feel tired, discouraged, overwhelmed, days when you look at your situation and think, this isn't moving, I'm doing everything right, and nothing is happening. That's the moment your declaration becomes the most powerful. Declarations are not for when you feel strong, they're for when you feel weak. When the old doubts creep up, you declare. When frustration hits you out of nowhere, you declare. When you feel like giving up, you declare. When nothing makes sense, you declare. When everything feels delayed, you declare. Because those moments are not signs of failure, they are signs that you are close to breakthrough, and resistance is fighting to pull you back into the old vibration. But here's the good news. Resistance is no match for authority. You don't fight resistance by working harder. You fight it by speaking truth louder. Say it again. Nothing can stop my blessings. All that is for me arrives with ease. I walk in divine timing and divine favor. I am surrounded by opportunities that align with my highest good. My life is opening in ways I cannot yet see, but I trust completely. Now let me give you something even more powerful. A declaration that doesn't just shift your atmosphere, it shifts your identity. Because blessings don't respond to who you were. They respond to who you declare yourself to be. Here it is. I declare that I am a magnet for divine abundance, a channel of endless blessing, and a vessel of limitless favor. Everything I touch is guided, everything I desire is possible, and everything meant for me manifests in perfect order. Say that slowly. Let it rewrite the inside of you. Let it echo through all the places where you once doubted your worth. Now let's address something you might not admit out loud. Sometimes we fear our blessings. Sometimes the very thing we're praying for scares us. Success comes with responsibility. Love comes with vulnerability. Abundance comes with discipline. Purpose comes with change. The old self fears what the new self is ready for. And that's okay. But hear this clearly. You cannot let old fears block new blessings. So you declare over your fear as well. I release all resistance to receiving. I am ready. I am willing. I am open. When you say that, fear loses its grip, anxiety loosens, doubt dissolves, and your heart expands, making room for the blessings you asked for. Now, I want you to understand something deeper, something people usually miss. Blessings don't just arrive from outside, they rise from within. The blessing is not the money, the relationship, the opportunity, the breakthrough. The blessing is your alignment. Everything else is a result of that alignment. When you say, "Nothing can stop my blessings," what you're really declaring is, "Nothing can stop my alignment." And that is the real source of your power. So now we bring all of this together. Your declarations open the gate. Your alignment keeps it open. Your vibration invites the blessing. Your consistency pulls it into physical form. And your identity holds it once it arrives. And yes, your blessings will arrive. Not someday, not hopefully, not if the universe is in a good mood. They will arrive because you are now aligned with them. You have spoken the decree. You have claimed the identity. You have taken authority. And authority always produces manifestation. But I want you to do something bold before you leave this video. I want you to choose one declaration you heard today, the one that hits you the deepest, the strongest, the one that lights up your spirit like a spark catching fire. Take that one declaration and speak it out loud right now. Not in your mind. Out loud. Let the atmosphere hear you. Let your subconscious hear you. Let your blessings hear you. Because blessings move faster when they are called by name. Now, here is your call to action. If you felt something shift inside you today, even a small spark, even a small sense of relief or clarity or empowerment, then do not let this be a passive moment. Declare something in the comments. Claim something. Speak something. Type the words that align with your new energy. And if you're ready to walk in unstoppable blessing every day, subscribe, because we're not done transforming your life, not by a long shot. Before you go, hear this. Your blessings are not out of reach. Your breakthrough is not delayed. Your path is not blocked. Your life is not cursed. Your destiny is not denied. Everything meant for you is already moving toward you. All you must do is continue to declare, "Nothing can stop my blessings." Say it one more time, slowly, powerfully, like you mean it. Nothing can stop my blessings. And so it is.
A free coffee, an unexpected refund. Gratitude multiplies everything. If you want to amplify the results, listen to this audio more than once a day, morning and night, or whenever you feel resistance around money. Each time you listen, the reprogramming goes deeper. What you're about to hear are not just beautiful phrases. These are spiritual decrees. Every word activates an invisible law. You don't need to believe. You just need to listen and allow. Your only job is to listen. The affirmations will work on you, reprogramming deep layers of resistance to money, fear of abundance, guilt about prospering. If during this audio you feel emotion, let it flow. If you feel resistance, let it pass. If you feel sleepy, it's working. Your subconscious is being rewritten. Now the affirmations begin. From this moment on, you will not hear explanations anymore. Only truths that reprogram your financial reality. Take a deep breath. The next words create your new life. Let's begin. I speak to money, and money obeys me. My voice carries divine authority over every dollar that exists. I am not begging for money. I am commanding money to come. Money is not my master. I am money's master. I decree abundance, and abundance appears. Every word I speak about money creates my financial reality. I no longer say I'm broke. I say money flows to me easily. I no longer say I can't afford it. I say abundance is my natural state. I no longer complain about bills. I bless every payment knowing it circulates back to me multiplied. My bank account reflects my words. I speak increase, and increase manifests. I command $1,000 to appear in my life this week under grace and in perfect ways. I command $5,000 to flow to me this month through expected and unexpected channels. I command $10,000 to materialize before the end of this year. I speak these amounts with authority because I know money is spiritual substance waiting for my command. Money hears my voice. Money recognizes my authority. Money comes when I call. I do not beg the universe. I do not ask permission. I command with confidence because I am a child of the divine, and abundance is my birthright. Every time I speak about money from this moment forward, I speak increase. I speak multiplication. I speak overflow. If a bill arrives, I say, "This bill is already paid," and money returns to me tenfold. If an expense appears, I say, "I have more than enough," and this expense activates greater income. If someone asks me for money, I give freely knowing circulation never depletes me. My words are law in the financial realm. I cancel every negative statement I have ever made about money. I erase every decree of lack. I dissolve every command of poverty. From this day forward, my mouth speaks only prosperity. I am a magnet for money. I am a channel for wealth. I am a vessel of divine abundance. Money comes to me in avalanches of prosperity. Money chases me. Money finds me. Money stays with me. I speak to my income and command it to double. I speak to my savings and command them to multiply. I speak to my investments and command them to grow exponentially. I speak to debt and command it to dissolve. I speak to lack and command it to leave my life permanently. Everything I touch turns to gold because my words decree it so. I am not a victim of the economy. I create my own economy with my words. Recession does not touch me. Inflation does not harm me. Financial crisis does not affect me. I live in divine economy where there is always more than enough. My words override every external circumstance. I speak and money appears. I decree and wealth manifests. I command and abundance flows. $100,000 is mine this year. $1 million is mine in divine timing. Financial freedom is mine now. I no longer wait for money. Money waits for my command. I open my mouth and miracles happen. I declare increase, and increase floods my life. I am the voice of prosperity in my family. My words break generational poverty. My decrees create generational wealth. Every person who hears my voice will be blessed financially because I carry the anointing of abundance. My children will inherit wealth because I speak it into existence now. My future is secured because my words today are building it. I speak life to my finances. I speak growth to my accounts. I speak overflow to my income. Money is my servant. Wealth is my companion. Prosperity is my permanent address. I am done speaking lack. I am done declaring struggle. I am done describing poverty. From this breath forward, I only speak what I want to see. And what I want to see is abundance in every direction. So it is. So it is done. Money flows to me and through me in perfect circulation. I am not a dam. I am a river. Money moves through me constantly and abundantly. Every dollar I release comes back to me multiplied. I give freely. I receive freely. I trust the divine flow. When I pay a bill, I am not losing money. I am circulating prosperity. When I give a tip, I am planting a seed that returns as a harvest. When I help someone financially, I am activating the law of tenfold return. I bless every dollar that leaves my hand. I say to every payment, "Go with my blessing and return to me multiplied by 10. I do not clutch money in fear. I release money in faith. The more I give, the more I receive. This is spiritual law. I am a channel, not a container. Money flows in. Money flows out. Money flows back in greater measure. I give to causes I believe in. I give to people in need. I give because giving keeps me in the flow. Hoarding blocks my blessings. Circulation activates my prosperity. I tithe with joy. I donate with confidence. I share with pleasure. Every act of generosity opens a floodgate of income. I do not give to get, but I know that giving guarantees receiving. The universe matches my generosity with abundance I cannot contain. When I see someone in lack, I give what I can, not from pity, but from power. When I bless others financially, I am declaring my own overflow. I have enough to share. I have enough to spare. I have enough to overflow. My giving proves my faith in endless supply. I never say I cannot afford to give. I always find a way to circulate. $5 given in faith does more than 5,000 held in fear. I give my first fruits. I give my best. I give before I feel comfortable, and money rushes back to me like a river that cannot be stopped. I receive with the same grace that I give. When someone offers to pay for my meal, I receive with gratitude. When someone gives me a gift, I say thank you without guilt. When money comes unexpectedly, I do not question it. I receive it as divine circulation. I am worthy of receiving. I am open to receiving. I expect to receive. Money comes to me from expected sources. Money comes to me from unexpected sources. Strangers bless me. Friends surprise me. The universe conspires to prosper me. I find money. I receive refunds. I get bonuses. I inherit wealth. Opportunities to receive are everywhere because I am in the flow of giving. My mailbox contains checks. My bank account receives deposits. My business attracts clients. I do not block my good by false humility. I receive as boldly as I give. I am part of an infinite cycle of prosperity. What I send out comes back. What I release returns. What I bless, blesses me. I circulate money with wisdom and joy. I pay my debts on time and with gratitude for the service I received. I support businesses that serve me well. I leave generous tips for good service. I donate to ministries that feed my spirit. I help family members when I am guided to do so. I invest in my own growth and education. I spend on things that bring me joy and increase my capacity. And every dollar spent is a dollar circulated into the economy of abundance. I trust the flow. I honor the cycle. I participate in divine circulation. Money is always moving toward me because I keep it moving through me. I am a prosperity channel. Abundance in, abundance out. Abundance multiplied. Circulation is my financial strategy. Generosity is my wealth plan. I give and I receive in perfect divine rhythm. So it is. So it is done. I am grateful for every dollar I have ever received. I am grateful for every dollar I have right now. I am grateful for every dollar that is coming to me. Gratitude is the multiplier of wealth. What I appreciate appreciates. When I thank money, money thanks me by multiplying. I look at my bank account and I say thank you, no matter the amount. I look at the cash in my wallet and I say thank you for being here. I look at my income and I say thank you for flowing to me. Gratitude turns what I have into more than enough. I am grateful for my job. I am grateful for my clients. I am grateful for every source of income. I am grateful for bills because they prove I have access to services. I am grateful for expenses because they show money moves through my life. I am grateful for financial challenges because they are teaching me mastery. I refuse to complain about money ever again. Complaining blocks. Gratitude opens. I speak thanks over my finances every single day. Thank you for the $10 in my account. Thank you for the $100 coming tomorrow. Thank you for the $1,000 appearing this week. I am grateful in advance for the money I have not seen yet. I thank divine supply for the avalanche of abundance headed my way. I wake up and say, thank you for today's financial miracles. I go to sleep and say, thank you for tomorrow's unexpected income. Gratitude is my daily practice. Appreciation is my constant state. I notice every small blessing, the free parking spot, the discount at the store, the meal someone bought me. Every tiny gift is evidence of infinite supply. I celebrate small wins. I honor small amounts. I appreciate small progress. $5 found is $5 blessed. $5 blessed becomes 50. 50 becomes 500. Gratitude multiplies everything. I am thankful for food in my home, clothes on my body, a roof over my head. These are not small things. These are evidence that I am already provided for. I am thankful for my health because health is wealth. I am thankful for my mind because my mind creates money. I am thankful for my voice because my voice commands prosperity. I am thankful for this moment because this moment is my point of power. I stop waiting for more to be grateful. I am grateful now, and more comes because of it. I am grateful for past blessings. Money I received years ago, jobs I had, gifts I was given. I honor my financial history with thankfulness. I am grateful for present provision. Every need met today, every bill paid on time, every meal on my table. I am grateful for future abundance. The contracts being signed, the checks being written, the transfers being made. Gratitude collapses time. When I thank the future becomes now. I am thankful for my financial turnaround. I am thankful for supernatural supply. I am thankful for more than enough. I look for reasons to be grateful every single hour. Someone smiled at me. I am grateful. The sun is shining. I am grateful. I woke up today. I am grateful. Gratitude raises my vibration. High vibration attracts high finances. I radiate thankfulness and money radiates toward me. I am a grateful person. I am an appreciative soul. I am a thankful being. And because I am grateful, I am magnetic to miracles. Money loves grateful people. Wealth flows to those who appreciate. I am grateful for this audio. I am grateful for these words. I am grateful for the transformation happening in me right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you for what I have, for what I am receiving, for what is already mine in the spiritual realm. Gratitude is my secret weapon. Appreciation is my superpower. I am thankful and I am blessed. So it is done. I stop fighting for money. I allow money to flow to me naturally. Struggle is not required. Stress is not the path. Force is not necessary. I release all resistance to wealth. I let go of the belief that money is hard to get. I let go of the fear that money will leave. I let go of the guilt about having more than others. I surrender my need to control how money comes. I trust the divine path of abundance. Money flows like water. Water does not struggle. Water flows around obstacles. Water always finds a way. I am like water. I do not resist. I flow. When a door closes, I do not force it open. I trust another door is already opening. When an opportunity ends, I do not panic. I know a better opportunity is coming. When money is delayed, I do not worry. I know divine timing is perfect. I stop pushing. I start allowing. I stop striving. I start receiving. I stop controlling. I start trusting. The universe knows how to deliver my abundance. I do not need to figure out every step. My job is to stay open, to stay receptive, to stay in flow. I release resistance to unexpected income. Money can come from anywhere, and I accept it all. I release resistance to large amounts. I am ready for $10,000. I am ready for $100,000. I am ready for $1 million. I release resistance to ease. My wealth does not have to come through suffering. I can be rich and relaxed. I can be prosperous and at peace. I do not need to work myself to exhaustion to deserve money. I deserve abundance simply because I exist. I am a child of the divine. Abundance is my birthright. I claim it without resistance. I stop saying money is hard. I start saying money is easy. I stop saying I have to work hard for every dollar. I start saying money comes to me effortlessly. I stop resisting people who owe me money. I release them and trust the universe to repay me from another source. I stop resisting debt. I know debt is temporary and my wealth is permanent. I stop resisting financial setbacks. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. I do not resist the process. I trust the process. I do not resist the wait. I use the wait to prepare for overflow. I do not resist change. Change is how abundance enters my life. If I lose a job, I do not resist. I trust a better job is already mine. If a deal falls through, I do not resist. I know a better deal is on the way. If money is tight today, I do not resist. I know abundance is flowing to me even now. Resistance creates delay. Non-resistance creates speed. I let go and let God handle my finances. I relax into divine supply. I breathe and I trust. I stop trying to make things happen. I allow things to happen. I stop chasing money. I attract money. I become a magnet by being at peace. Calm attracts wealth. Anxiety repels it. I choose calm. I choose trust. I choose flow. I release every person who hurt me financially. I forgive every debt. I cancel every grudge. Unforgiveness blocks my money. Forgiveness releases it. I forgive myself for past financial mistakes. I forgive others for theirs. I am free. I am clear. I am open. Money flows to open channels. I am an open channel now. I do not resist my good. I do not block my blessings. I do not sabotage my success. I allow myself to win. I allow myself to prosper. I allow myself to thrive. I am in the flow of infinite abundance. I move with ease. I receive with grace. I prosper without resistance. Money comes to me naturally, easily, abundantly, and constantly. I am wealthy because I do not resist wealth. So it is. So it is done. Take a deep breath. You have just reprogrammed your financial consciousness. Every word you heard is now working in you, rearranging your reality, activating divine laws. Now I give you one master affirmation. This affirmation contains everything. Listen carefully. I am a child of the infinite divine. Money is spiritual substance and it obeys my word. I command abundance to flow to me now from expected and unexpected sources. I give freely, I receive freely, I circulate wealth with joy. I am grateful for every dollar and every dollar multiplies in my hands. I do not resist my prosperity. I allow money to come easily, naturally, and constantly. I am wealthy, I am abundant, I am free, under grace and in perfect ways. So it is done. This is your master affirmation. You can repeat it anytime. In the morning, before a meeting, when you pay a bill, when you feel fear about money. Speak it with authority. Speak it with faith. Speak it until it becomes your truth. You are now on day 1 of your 28-day journey. Come back tomorrow and listen again. Each time you listen, the transformation deepens. Go to the comments now. Write what day you are on. Write what you are grateful for today. Watch what happens in the next 28 days. Money will appear. Opportunities will open. Debts will dissolve. Abundance will flow. Not because you worked harder. Not because you got lucky. Because you reprogrammed your consciousness. Because you aligned with spiritual law. Because you spoke with authority and the universe obeyed. I will see you tomorrow for day 2. Until then, walk in your wealth. Speak your prosperity. Live as the abundant being you are. Your financial transformation has begun. So it is done.